Hello and welcome back to Valkyrie Flight. This is episode number 10. I'm pretty sure it's number 10. If I'm wrong, then oh well, too late. We're here with our crew, Captain.
Hi there, I'm Ed and I'm currently playing Captain Tinchesco.
How about the security officer?
Phoenix Blue here as Lieutenant Commander Safan.
Our chief engineer?
Oh, I get to speak tonight. Oh, hi, I'm Sir Boulevard.
That's enough.
And he's salty.
And our chief medical officer?
I'm Sarah, and I am Dr. Kilani Jar.
And obviously we can't forget our science officer.
I'm Bookwormy, and I am Lieutenant Commander to Zareth. Oop. It's gonna be one of those days.
So, we're here all on Valentine's Day all together. Oh, I'll give you guys a big hug. I did have a rose of red, violets of blue, but I couldn't rhyme anything with dead. So,
Oh no.
Wow.
yeah. So we'll just move on and start our session for tonight. So if everyone remembers, we had an away team go down to the new what is going to be the new homeworld of Thor. It's still very in its early colonization stages. Just basically two prefabricated Federation buildings there acting as the forward base for the planet. And the away team came down to deliver the previous captain of the Valkyrie and its former CMO, Commander Dash Kailis and Dr. Mark Jensen, to their new roles on the planet. And while they were down there, they discovered that there was some missing scientists, some of the new colonists surveying had gone missing, and it was in an area where there was territorial predators roaming the area. So the away team being directly there from one of the buildings and started exploring the cave, leaving to Thank you, Fun. Can I actually get you to name these characters for me? These random
just
red
like
shirts.
that, right off the spot? No.
Yeah. I'll come back to you and if you can name them for me. But yeah, two random red shirts were left out front of the cave that they found, where some basically a tricorder was left found, and you're pretty sure this was where they were. And they vanished from, and while they're doing the away team, which was the Safan, the CMO, I keep getting your name, Kilani Jar, and Thesarath were exploring, they realized that they were scanning a section of this cave they were in, and you scanned it too, and realized that it was fake facade, that it wasn't actually a real wall there. So one of you was having fun putting their hand in and out, put my hand in and out, just having fun. For some reason I wanted to I whip my hair back and forth, but let's move on, because anyway, I'm weird, if you guys didn't know that. And in a blink of an eye, in an unknown method, definitely not transported, they found themselves in a new bright, basically bright white shining environment, and Thesaurus' telepathic abilities were being blocked. So there was that fun thing. On the meantime, aboard the bridge, no one knows that anything is wrong. So let's return back up to there after just the away team has just departed. So which at the moment it's just Captain Tedesco and Commander Rookson, I believe. Commander Mzaka is strangely missing. He hasn't been seen for a while. He's been absent the whole trip here.
How long has the away team been out of contact?
Oh, you've as far as the timeline goes, you've just sent them down. So this, there would be no concern at this point whatsoever.
Okay. And how long has Commander Mzaka not been at his post?
Well, it would be about a day and a half.
A day?
I mean, he hasn't been
Closer to about 6 hours, not a day.
Well, a long period of time.
Okay.
So it's getting to the point where it's noticeable.
Okay. Okay. But I don't know that yet. 'Cause no one's told me. Unless Kachara wants to narc.
Well, Commander Robeson is going to Captain. I believe if I've been looking over this system, and it may be good for me to get in contact with Lieutenant Commander Mzaka so we could perhaps help plan or use a system to help expand this colony efficiently.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind pitching in on that. Things seem to be pretty quiet over here.
All right. If that's what you want, Captain.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit my communicator. Lieutenant Commander Mzaka to the bridge. Bridge to Lieutenant Commander Mzaka. I always get that mixed up.
You don't get anything back on the communicator.
Commander Mzaka, respond. That's an order. Computer, give me the current location of Lieutenant Commander Mzaka.
The Lieutenant Commander Mizaka is in the Arboretum.
Just have a deep sigh. Okay.
Would you like to?
Commander, you wait.
Would you like me to?
Commander Roxon, you wait here. You have the con. I'm gonna go see what's going on. It's my ship. I'll take care of it.
Acknowledge, sir. She sighs a bit.
Yeah, no, I'm heading down to the Arboretum.
Alright, so as the doors to the Arboretum open, and Sir Boulevard, would you like to explain what you see, what he sees?
All the lights are off currently in the room. Sorry.
Whoops.
Well, yeah, sorry. You just deafed me with roll 20. Turning down my volume. So the room is completely empty. It's lit only by, because this side of the ship is facing away from the star, so it's just starlight.
Computer
And
lights.
they don't turn on.
Computer command override lights.
They still don't turn on.
What the hell? Computer, are the lights functional in this room?
You don't get a response.
Son of a bitch.
But you do see two eyes just kind of glaring at you from inside the darkness.
Commander Mzaka.
What do you want, Captain?
For one thing, I want to know why you're not at your post.
You made it very clear you didn't want me there.
You're my chief engineer. Where the hell else would I want you?
What captain, within 10 minutes of coming on board, immediately starts rummaging through the Jeffries tubes of their brand new starship in front of your chief engineer's entire staff?
Forgive me for wanting to know the in and outs of my damn ship. I'm starting to step closer.
Forgive me for not wanting to have my little bit of authority in engineering to not be trampled on.
Your little bit of authority. Are you trying to run a fiefdom down there?
A fiefdom. Wow. You know, it's not exactly the best thing for a commanding officer to walk in and basically dismiss the chief engineer.
Oh, now you're starting to tell me how to do my job.
No.
I guess it's tit for tat if I'm supposed to be doing that to you. Is that what you're saying?
This isn't leadership. And he just kind of turns around.
Commander, we're not done.
Either fire me or let me stay off duty until we get back to Starbase and I can request a transfer.
I'm grabbing his shoulder and spinning him around. Commander, what the hell is your problem? You've been up my ass since the entire time I got here. I get it. Things have not been great for you. Alright, I read your damn file. And I get it. Kind of. Not really. It is giving that information, but holy shit, what the hell is going on here?
You know what? I've been asking that question for the last day and a half.
What the hell happened here? I think I'm standing in soil.
Well, you are standing in the Arboretum.
On the ground? I thought everything was on shelves. Everything was surrounded by...
No, it's actually got planters.
Ah, well, that explains that. Still, what the hell? Why are all the lights off?
I disabled the computer interface in this room. It takes out the lights.
Why?
I didn't want to be bothered while I was trying to get this
Pout?
out of my... Why are you here?
Because I wanted to know why the best engineer on my ship was not at his post.
If you think I'm the best engineers, then maybe you should actually let me be an engineer instead of
How?
coming down into engineering and doing it yourself. And he just kind of walks past you.
Oh my god. Do you know why I did that? Why I was so damn curious to know how my own damn ship worked?
You know what? It didn't come across like curiosity.
No, it wasn't supposed to. I was supposed to exude command authority. Whatever bullshit it is they teach you.
That wasn't command authority, just authority.
Wasn't much difference when I was taught. Which is kind of bullshit, I'll admit.
You're right, it was bullshit down there.
Okay, fine, tell me. Let's communicate, right now.
Alright. Well, first off, maybe not within the first 10 minutes of coming on board, you shouldn't go into a department head's department and immediately start inspecting every single modification they've made on a ship they literally designed. Maybe you shouldn't do that in front of their staff, so that now that they're going to be left questioning their judgment. Maybe you shouldn't get into the Jeffrey tubes with the chief engineer to start looking at them. And don't tell me that this hasn't been intrusive. I had no idea what purpose you were doing down there. All I know is that I was left looking at a staff that no longer knew if they were supposed to answer to me and you, or just to you.
Alright. I stepped on your toes. I get that.
You didn't step on my toes. You stepped on my neck. If you don't want me here, let me know. And I will happily...
Have I put you in for a transfer lately?
May as well have.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He's actually laughing at this point, just like holding his head, face going, oh my god. Holy shit. Oh god, no, I fucked up. Wow, I fucked up.
Yeah, you did. Out of character. You fucked up.
Oh my god, Commander, I am sorry. Holy shit.
He's just kind of... He's looking at you now with this, like, with the light of the door kind of as like, what the fuck did I just witness? Are you stoned? This is not the captain I was talking to yesterday.
Oh my god, oh my, wow, oh, yeah, no, that was a bullshit move on my part. Oh my god. Oh god, Commander, I am sorry for that. I mean, trashing the Arboretum probably wasn't the best move, but wow, yeah, no, that was a bullshit move on my part.
Yes, and I probably should have handled things better, but I tried to handle things productively, and, well, you just showed up again, so I'm not exactly in the best place to be making a judgment call either.
Oh god, okay. I didn't do all of that to examine the ship because of you. Oh wow, should I even be telling you this? Oh my god. He's just pinching the bridge of his nose, going, "Oh wow."
Mazaka goes, "If you're not supposed to be telling me this, one moment," and he walks over to a panel and he sticks back in a couple of isolinear chips, and the door's shut and the lights come back on.
Ah, thanks. Yeah, no, ow. Oh, my eyes, though.
So, sorry. He turns it down a little.
Please, blink it a little. Oh, God, okay. Commander, I didn't do all of that because I was trying to one-up you or anything like that, or, swing my big old command tail around.
He kind of laughs at that, by the way.
You know this is my first Starship Command?
I haven't had a chance to read your file, unfortunately. Things kind of happen suddenly.
Yeah, no, it's kind of been how things have been going. Like 2 weeks ago, I was promoted to captain.
Oh, well, no wonder you fucked up.
Yeah. I used to command a small science station over in Alpha Quadrant. At about maybe 75 people. And
outpost?
Yeah. Just all of us. We were just a gang together, just kind of scientists. And there was maybe about 4 engineers for the entire station, you know? They were good guys. There was this one guy, oh god. What was his, oh god, not, yeah. His name was Steve, you know? He was great. And there was a problem once with the plasma core, the plasma coolant, and we had to send somebody in to take it down, and there were only 4 engineers on the entire station who could do anything. Anyone you would send in. You know what plasma coolant does to a body, to organic tissue?
Yes, I do.
The station wasn't big enough to have proper security protocols. Whoever's gonna get sent in.
And it's at this one, like, Mazaka, like, comes over and gives you a hug. I'm sorry. I know what that's like.
I read that fucking letter. I read that fucking letter myself. They don't teach you that.
No, they don't. I had to write one of those too.
It's bullshit. Oh god, no, I never meant to. I swore to myself I would always know my ship worked, so I would never have to do that again.
Mazaka looks like lets you out of the hood.
Yeah.
And you notice that he's kind of tearing up. He's trying to hold it back. He's not doing a good job. I know exactly what that's like.
Fucking sucks.
I had to write one for someone who wasn't even under my command. But, you know about Wolf 359, right?
Yeah, I am. I wasn't there, but I know about it. Everybody knows about it.
My first posting was to the Yamaguchi. 3 months before the battle, I was transferred to Utopia Planitia. I almost didn't take it. My best friend served with me on that ship since childhood. We worked on projects together all the time. He was the tactician, I was the engineer. Published about half a dozen papers together between the Academy and the Yamaguchi.
Read those, you had some good stuff.
I like to think so. I hope it is. But he was the one who told me to take the transfer. 3 months later, I'm writing a letter to his parents because his captain and everyone else on that ship, everyone I knew, were gone. I understand that. I really, really understand that. And he just kind of puts his hand on your shoulder and he just doesn't even look you in the eye. He looks like he's lost in thought.
They were both kind of silent for a little bit. Just takes a breath.
Okay. Let us never speak of this again.
No. And we gotta get someone to clean this up. Holy shit.
The ship is self-cleaning. It will take care of it. Well, he picks up a couple of the crates and quickly restacks them. I'll bring a lieutenant down to do this.
That sounds good.
What's our current status?
We're still orbiting the homeworld. The Stefan went down with the away team, but they're not due the check-in for a couple hours.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna ask, why did you come looking for me? I mean, I've been gone for a while, but
It's been 6 hours.
he checks his internal chronometer. Has it really been that long?
That's what happens when you don't turn off the lights and turn off the computer.
Kacharo's probably gone mad with power down there. Excuse me, Captain. Was there anything you need?
I thought you said you weren't running a fiefdom.
I'm not. You might.
Go. Yeah, go take care of your department.
Yes, sir. And he kind of jostles his uniform back into shape and just bolts out the door.
Oh, boy, this is going to be one interesting command. And I head back up to the bridge.
Roxanne looks at you as you enter. So did you find him, sir?
Yeah, he's fine. He's heading back down the main engineering.
Alright, I will catch up with him later then.
Sounds good. Any updates from our away team?
No, but I'm not expecting anything for a while. They've been down there about 15 minutes so far, and
Not enough time to get into trouble then, huh?
Yeah, they're probably just talking with the locals, getting to know, and going through all the procedures, you know, new staff and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's never fun. Alright, yeah, keep me updated. I'm gonna get work on all that amazingly fun paperwork. And I head over to my... You have the comm again, Commander. I head over to my ready room.
Captain?
I'm going to add that about 10 minutes after you go in there, you get updated personnel files for the entire engineering department.
Okay. I acknowledge that I received them.
Okay, so at about half an hour later, while you're still working on the paperwork, the Commander Roxon calls you on the cell phone. Captain, you might want to come in here.
Alright, I head over. What's happening?
I've just received a message hail from some of the away team, not Safan, Catheris, or Zar, but some of the security officers. They're under attack from some native animals, and they haven't been able to get onto the rest of the away team. They're
under
they're not
attack.
responding to. They're saying two of these.
They're under
creatures.
attack they're under attack down there?
By two creatures, dog-like things, but they can't contact Safan, Dr. Zar, or Commander Catheris.
Can we handle the Colonial Expedition team?
And also, it's very impressive that they can't contact Catheris since she's not even born yet.
I know, right?
Sorry,
Thesaurus.
Yeah,
Thesaurus.
my apologies.
It's cool. It's cool.
Do we want to send assistance to them or to our team now? Or
Hell yeah, I do.
okay.
Commander, you have the con once again. I'm heading down.
Yeah, I will. Roxanne will tap a badge and orders the security team to meet up with you in the transporter.
Transporter room 2. Actually, no. Head down to Cargo Bay 2. Actually, no. What cargo bay is the motorbike, Captain?
It's in the hangar deck.
Okay. Tell them to meet us. Tell them to meet us on the hangar deck.
If you're talking about the motorbike, we can bring that up. We can get someone to bring that up to the transporter room.
There's a transporter in the hangar deck too.
Yeah, there is.
All right. Well, I
Yeah.
will send the ensign to. I'll send the ensigns down there.
Fantastic. Captain and Commander Misaka.
Mazaka here.
We have a situation in the way team. Gear for a possible gear up for trouble and meet us in hangar bay.
Aye, sir.
All right. I've been down to the armory.
Yeah, I'm going to the armory too.
All right. You get all your gear, your weapons, and pick
Yeah.
up.
I'm grabbing type 2s and I'm grabbing type 3s and I'm passing.
Type
Yep.
3.
Mazaka's taking a type 3 as well, and bringing a type 2 for more precise usage.
All right. So I will because you're getting the type 3s, that awards me extra threat. So I will accept that extra threat, and you'll meet down at the hangar bay. The extra security ensigns, the motorbikes there. You're ready to go.
I also suggest that Zaka grab the engineering kit, just in case.
A what? Sorry,
An engineering kit.
Yeah, he's got one with him.
Okay. Yeah. No, we're ready.
Yep.
He's got it in a bandolier style.
Okay. Nice. All right, everybody. Situation says that their away team is under attack by 2 members of the away team have been under attack by local wildlife, and the rest are currently. They are last spotted in a cave. We're going down there and getting our people. Everyone
Alright.
clear?
Yep. Let me just roll for the transporter chief. See how well they do.
Transporter Chief O'Malley.
Yeah, it's not a difficult shot. That's just enough. I just needed the one.
Just avoided the complication. Holy
yeah.
crap.
So you do beam down. You're not, because it's only one. You're not directly in the midst, but you are, let's say, at long range. The security officers are basically just in like wrestling matches with their individual
Dogs.
Dogs. They're basically just trying to hold them off, and they look a bit worse for the wear, but they're not injured at the moment.
Mazaka pulls down his sunglasses and revs the engine and just bolts at them, trying to scare them off.
All right.
Yeah, give that a shot.
I will let you do. Let's do a presence command aided by engines command.
Okay. Oh shit.
Oh no. Oh no.
And 19
That's
under
a
20. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So
20 heavy sheets.
And I
strike
had
again.
Yeah,
It's-
these sheets are so brutal.
You said it was engine con, right, for the motorbike, right?
yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Engines command. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, engines command. Sorry.
Yeah, but it doesn't
the bike
count
knows what it's doing.
because you got to get one on your main roll for it.
So you just fling off the thing.
Yeah. So
It backfires.
you, to try and get their attention, you rev it a bit too much, and not only do you do a wheelie, but it goes right out from under you as the bike just shoots forward and you know what? I'm gonna roll to see if it actually hits anyone.
Oh god, please let it hit someone so it actually.
Roll 2d20.
Oh gee.
Okay, that's gonna. Oh.
Oh my god!
So it explodes.
Alright,
Lose
so,
the handlebars.
so it's gonna go for one of your security awaiting, and it's gonna do 3 damage.
Jesus Christ.
It's gonna like run over right over their face doing a wheelie. So it looks really cool, but
Red shirts have it so bad.
Jesus Christ, you got Mackenzie in the face.
And I
And they
got
thought
a
their
rock
lives
in my
were going to
bum.
be easier when I left them out there.
Oh my god. I'm just staring at this. Like, my rifle's in one hand, my hand's outstretched in the air going, what the fuck?
By the way, Misaka really did land on a rock, so.
alright, so because that's the they're gonna go, and they're gonna try and continue mauling one of the. This is on the other guy, so they're gonna try to continue maul.
Wow.
That is
Surprised they're not going after the motorcycle.
It's the biggest threat at this point.
And fortunately, the red shirt takes over, so he's gonna do 4 damage to the
Nice.
To the beast. Let me change maps because
I motion to the away team. Move in, and I'm trying to pull Misaka up.
Oh,
Anything broken?
just my pride, sir.
Yeah, don't worry. We got a doctor for that.
that you can't actually contact at the moment. Just FYI.
Thing at a time.
Yeah.
Hypostrace in the butt.
There we go. They're in beasts.
Oh my god.
Alright, so yeah, they do that. So it's now your turn. What do you guys want to do?
Screw it, we're shooting the monsters. We're shooting the dogs. Heavy stun. Yeah, I'm pulling at Misaka. Is that an action, or can I take a?
So what do you want to do?
I want to shoot one of the dogs.
Alright,
With,
so
with
yeah,
my rifle. Heavy stun.
it's an action. Roll 2d20. It's a difficulty 2 task.
All right, so that is
Control
security
security.
and thank you. These guys are fast.
Okay, yeah. So it sort of like rolls the other guy over as it tries to like nip and bite. The guy's holding him back, but he moves out of the way of your phaser blast as you try and shoot.
Damn it.
So
Yeah, that's it for me. That's all I can do.
the other guy, the other one that's attacking the guy that was already damaged, is going to try his attack and rolls.
Oh my god.
Let's
We're gonna get killed by dogs.
The red shirts, they're supposed to
That
attack
was
first.
that was the other dog, wasn't it?
So these are dogs. So yeah. So not only so the red shirt is actually going to have is going to do more damage to the dog. But the red shirt. So the red shirt's actually like. So what's going to happen? I'm going to do another damage roll. Is that the guy that was damaged by the motorcycle, like sort of managed to fling it over and slam into the other dog, knocking the first dog out, but just slightly damaging the other dog as it was dealing damage. So you're now down to one Drackle. So anyone else? And Duck has done his thing. I'm going to do a random NPC. I'm going to do the one that's working on because he hasn't had a go yet. So he's going to try and get his. Okay, that is 2 successful attacks against 1 successful attack. And so.
Oh my god.
That Drackle's still up though.
Yeah, but phasers and it just rolled 2 effects, so.
So
Yeah.
no, this guy was the one that's it was a melee attack. Not
okay.
a.
Okay.
So who
Partial
do you want? Do you want a guy to try and phaser it, or what do you want to do? Because you've still got
Phaser it.
about a couple of other guys left. Okay. So this is
So we aren't doing jack apparently.
okay. So that's the 2 necessary for the phaser. So I'll give it a 7, and yeah, that knocks that one out. So yeah, they're pretty injured, but they're able to walk away from this. They've got like their shirts ripped. They've got bite marks and claw marks, but there's a bit of
And one's
bleeding.
got a tire print on their face.
Yeah. One's got
Sorry about that, Mackenzie.
but they're going to be just fine. It's going to be just simple treatment from immediate reactions.
Okay. Everyone who's taken a couple hits this time, you guys be on ship. Everyone else, we're going into the cave.
All right. So
Before that, I check off turn off the bike and just kind of put it aside.
Yeah, make sure she's not going to explode or something.
Yeah, I should probably do a quick engineering check.
Yeah, actually, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah. That would be what, reason engineering?
Yeah, I'm going to do reason engineering. All right. So there isn't any major damage. There's a realignment. There's an alignment issue with the front tire, but that's going to be something that you can easily fix.
Yeah, I'll do that later.
Yeah, you can pound that out.
So
Well, we're going into the caves. People.
Freezing.
Somebody's got to talk.
Fuck. There's just.
All right, so the injured guys are getting beamed back up to the Valkyrie. I'm saying you call the orders in. That's going to be good enough. They're beamed up to
Did we
the
get any momentum from Zaka's reason engineering task?
Yeah, I've got to say what the difficulty was, but that's going to be a difficulty 1 check. So
Yeah, we got one.
Yeah.
Nice, because we'll need it.
So yay, combat. So they beam up to the transporter pad. There's a couple of nurses and stuff to to treat their immediate wounds.
Yeah, the red shirts. Let's go.
Yeah. You know, they're pretty basic, but who's down there with you? It's Mzaka, the captain, and what, two others?
Does that mean
or-
two other red shirts? Yeah.
All right, two other red shirts. All right, let's see what's going to happen now. All right, so what are you you're heading down to the cave?
I'm taking point. I'm gonna have one red shirt have a tricorder open. It's going to be me, red shirt, Imzaka, red shirt.
All right, so I'll get you to
And
do.
Mazaka's going to be having his tricorder out scanning as they go.
All right.
Yeah.
Can I get Adcon get you to do insight security for me?
Okay. Not my best roll, but let's do it. Yeah, okay.
What's the dip? Oh.
Oh,
The
mind.
difficulty is going to be 2. Sorry, which
So
is
I made it.
what you made. Okay. So
looks like we made it.
you everything seems to be. I mean, it's a narrow corridor. You're seeing signs of movement, but you don't find anything threatening. There is definitely, however, once you get to the central office, something odd. You notice the tricorder that was left by the original team. And Mzaka, can I get you to do a?
I thought I picked that up, but
Well, you dropped it again.
oh, fair enough.
So, Mzaka, can I get you to do a reason, science? Difficulty.
I think he's muted.
Make it a difficulty 3.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, yeah, I can do that. I was going to ask if I could roll difficult. Take a momentum, because I really want to make sure I get the scan right.
Okay.
Go for it.
I'm taking the momentum, and you can do the 3 die. Okay, and you're.
Can I assist him?
I'm gonna because of your security role, I will let you do another roll to assist. So this will be. You're probably not going to get it, but let's do a.
We'll take it.
I'm going to check what you actually have. Let me.
Is this a science roll?
Yes, it's a. It could be science. Yeah, reason science.
Okay, then I'd like to buy a dice. Oh no, I can't buy dice because
Yep.
Yeah, no. 'cause
yeah,
you're
I'm assisting. Never mind. So
Only
reason
one
science.
die.
Hang on, I need to check your focuses too.
Yes.
Don't forget to set it to only 1 die roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, none of these will assist. Let me just.
Hey, Mizaka,
Yes?
do you have any talents like cautious that would allow you to re-roll any of those?
No.
You did use a momentum.
I did use a momentum.
Yeah,
but,
no, you don't have any.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
The most I
Oh.
might be able to say is if I was hearing something, I could get a bonus d20. But
I have collaboration command. Let me see what that is.
So that allows you to give him your command and a focus.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
I guess I'll just take this basic support then.
What I'm
Okay.
going to do is I'm going to allow you to one of your actually Imzaka. What did you roll?
1 and 1 success.
I mean, okay. You rolled an 8 on that one success, so it's not going to matter anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Captain Francesco, roll your 1 assist with no focus.
All right. Reason science.
Reason science.
Okay.
Yeah, Captain.
Yeah, still
I know
not
my
the 3
size.
you need though, unfortunately.
Ah, great.
you're scanning the general area. Nothing seems to be particularly standing out. There is definitely foot traffic that's heavily concentrated. Just in. I'm going to just draw something in this area on the ground. But apart from that,
We can't see the screen.
You haven't moved us over
sorry,
to that page.
I thought I had. Sorry.
Moved us over to the bridge again.
Sorry, I meant to take you to the cave. Which, there we go. So, there's foot traffic in that area, on the ground. But apart from that, there's multiple, overlapping footfalls in that area. Apart from that, there is nothing of any real interest.
So, Mazaka, upon not being able to detect anything, he closes his tricorder and he makes the shushing hand motion.
Oh, the fist down.
No, the other one, the finger to the mouth.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my keen hearing talent. I'm gonna try and, I guess, do a listening check to see if I hear anything.
All right, let me check your stats. So it'll either be security or command.
They're exactly the same thing.
Okay, insight one of those.
Okay. I'm gonna go with command. Wow.
Okay, so that actually was going to be. You do hear some faint humming. You're not quite.
We
sure.
hear the disruptors being activated.
You're not quite sure where it's coming from, but there is an artificial hum. It is not. It is not. It's too constant and repetitive to be anything natural. The complication is you don't know where it's coming from.
Captain, I hear something. It's like a hum of some sort.
But you didn't pick up anything on your tricorder.
No. Maybe there's some sort of dampening field in here. God damn it.
Can we possibly adjust our tricorders to compensate?
I can try.
All right, I definitely want to try as well.
All right, so I will allow one guy roll with 2 assists.
All right,
So,
what's the roll?
So it'll be another reason science. It'll
me?
be difficulty 3 again.
I'm gonna use a momentum.
Yep.
Actually, no. Reason science. I'm gonna use I'm gonna give a threat. I'm gonna use bold.
Okay, so you're giving me another threat. So
Yes.
how thoughtful.
So I'm gonna grab that extra dice.
Hang on one second. I need to review something on one of my talents.
Couldn't hurt.
You go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Pardon me.
3 dice. Reason science. Let's do this.
Okay, I will roll for one of the.
Progress.
I use bold, so I get to reroll one of those.
Yep. If you want to re-roll it, just do a.
Yeah.
Hey!
Nice.
Action science.
Reroll talent to the best.
Okay, so you get another success on top of that.
Thank you, Redshirt.
So, okay, here, since I was going to be assisting as well on this task,
Yep.
I was wondering, could I know my ship? Because the tricorders are technically part of the ships.
No, that's too much.
Wow.
Darn.
That's too far of a stretch.
Okay.
Nice try, Christina Ricci.
I gotta. I had to try.
Okay, so you get 2 extra momentum from that.
Alright.
So yes, you're definitely able to determine that there is a dampening field here, like on the wall, like right near where all the foot traffic was.
What are we thinking? Hologram?
Maybe.
I'm asking character. Yeah.
Maybe. I'm not sure. Problem with dampening fields like this is that they could be a hologram. They could be simple isometric projection. Hell, for all we know, this could actually be just a big revolving door. And Mazaka's thinking, he goes, I have an idea. And he pulls out the Type 2 phaser. It's set to the lowest setting. Like, basically, it's at tickle.
I still tell the rest of the team to step back anyway, because we don't know how that might be.
Yeah, no, probably for the best.
Set phasers to topless.
Oh my god.
What?
Alright, I'm gonna make this difficulty 1. So control security difficulty 1.
Okay.
Or not.
Can I assist?
There's no real point because you need at least 1 success for an assist.
Yeah.
To go through.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
Something.
Did you keep the safety on?
Yeah, he's just not able to fire it. Something's gone wrong.
The damage fields well, these are freaking useless.
I'm taking the Type 3 and I'm taking a shot at it.
So what are you reducing the power or what are you doing?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna reduce it to the lowest stun setting.
Okay, do another difficulty 1 security control.
And I'm gonna grab a momentum just in case.
Alright.
Control security, momentum used. Let's do this.
And
Wow.
Wow, okay.
Momentum gotten back.
Momentum gotten back for sure. You've got 1 extra momentum to spend, so after I tell you what happens, you may get to spend it.
Can I use that to create an advantage?
It's cost 2 momentum, so I will allow that to be used, but you will need to spend another 1.
And we need to know what happens first before we can do that.
Yeah, tell me what happens.
Yeah, the phaser blast just goes right through the wall. You hear, we'll give this faint. You hear it striking something further in. So it doesn't hit the wall, but it does hit something through it.
Okay,
Maybe the advantage can be that it hits the generator.
No, I don't think it'd be on the other side of the wall. Instead of creating advantage, I'm probably just gonna. Anything else we can use for that moment? Because there any questions we might be able to ask?
Hey, where's the other away team?
That'd be nice to know. Yeah, no, I guess we can't do anything with it, so we're gonna walk through it.
Yeah, then Bizaka's going to have it take out the Type 3 once he sees it works. No, this worked. And he's going to have it aimed.
Alright, so you...
we're gonna find the edges of it, because I'm assuming we saw, like, the image shimmer.
Yeah, with little problem, you work out where the edges are.
Poke it with the tip.
Only directly where the phaser went through was actually disrupted in any way, but you're able...
I guess we could probably use a stick and figure out where the edges are.
Yeah, there's enough ephemera around that you're able to remotely, safely work out where the edges are without... you're just basically throwing dirt through it. Really.
Yeah, we're going to set up on the door, kind of breaching style, and then we're going to go... Because we have no idea what's on the other side, except that our away team is not talking.
Yep.
Alright, so you set up on there, you go through, and you're in this white hallway. You actually see a holographic projector hanging down from the wall, from the ceiling.
I shoot it. I shoot it.
Okay, difficulty 2.
Okay. I'm gonna spend a momentum. We got it.
Go for it.
Okay.
Oh my god. Can you reroll?
Well, you succeeded.
You know what? I'm gonna spend 2 momentum to just toss out that complication.
Please, yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to spend 2 threat.
To keep it?
To keep it. And so what you blow up the holo projector, but the whole area just loses power as you do so. So
I turn on the flashlight on my Type 3.
So the
Yep.
The projection falls behind you. You see a clear, this is definitely something that was built into the rock. It's just white, blank, like square walls. It's some kind of hard material, smooth. There's sort of like angle brackets at the very top and corners. They're the only real thing that adds any kind of definition to the area. Otherwise, it's just white things. I'll give this because Mdark has his vision. You see faint outlines of what could have been doors before the lights go down.
Okay,
Commander. No, go ahead.
I kind of whisper it to you under your breath, pointing out, just a door there, there, and there.
Tricorders.
Yep, I'm gonna start scanning.
Okay.
Yeah, is the dampening field down?
The dampening field is down. Let me. What kind? Reason and science or reason and security? Oh, well,
Science.
Science.
Wow, I am just rolling fantastically today.
It's these sheets. It's
These are like, they're hot and cold.
I would like to assist with that.
Okay,
You got
yeah,
one?
do you wrong. Theoretically, you should say if you're going to be doing a major role first and then assisting.
Okay.
Instead of this, but yeah. So that's enough. You get a decent idea of the layout. Without the power, you're not detecting any kind of like engineering or equipment because none of it's powered. So you're getting metals and stuff, but you're not really sure like what they are, what they do. You're not getting any kind of readings from them in that sort of way. But you
What
don't.
about life forms?
You're not getting any life forms.
Or is it just because we can't move beyond a room? We're not getting any life forms in this complex.
You're not getting any life forms in this complex. This seems to be actually pretty. Apart from the rooms on the side of this side of this corridor, there's not much more to this complex that you're finding, and it seems empty.
What about the so the side rooms are just side rooms or something in them?
Well, there's stuff in all of them, but then you're not really getting any firm details at this point.
What's about the rooms?
I'm gonna have Mazaka kind of take a quick look at that projector he shot and see if he can't like jury rig it to get the power back on.
All right, so I'm gonna get you. This will be a say difficulty 3 control engineering.
Okay, before you roll it, that's what I would like to assist on.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I'm gonna use a momentum too. So
you will
Yeah.
need to find a way. It's a bit even with the occasion stature. You need some kind of step ladder.
I'm standing on the captain.
Yeah, that's how I'm.
Okay,
That is how I'm assisting.
that works. Okay, so Captain, can I get you to do a fitness security check for your assist?
Oh, you fool! That's my highest stat.
Okay, so that's the 4. You get another momentum, and you're able to bypass enough of the damage that you caused to get the power back on. It's the power's on, but so is the dampening field. The projection, of course, has been destroyed, so there's nothing behind you. But
That's all Mazaka wanted to do, anyways. And it's not like the dampening field being down helped us.
One of our scans are being stopped by some sort of local, some kind of local mineral.
While
it was
you're
a
there,
mineral.
actually, can I get you to do a? This will be another difficulty 3 insight engineering check, Kamzaka. since you're
Alright.
working through that.
You want to grab some engine?
I'm good with what we have. So yeah, 2 successes.
So
They said difficulty 3.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that was unfortunately unsuccessful. So you're not going to get any extra information from that check.
Okay. Okay.
Can we identify the generator?
The holographic.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Can we identify if it was sort of a specific racist type of engineering?
I will give that as a difficulty 2 inside engineering.
Okay.
So if
go for it.
anyone okay? So
I got it.
You got it.
You got it.
Okay, the tech that you have is not is Federation-y, but it's not.
It's like Federation civilian tech.
Federation civilian tech, but there is some small discrepancies than what you'd expect. It's not exactly Federation, but it pretty much is basically Federation.
Like hijacked.
It's built on similar principles, like if it's something that was red.
Well, I mean, the same basic principles apply, just the way the...
It's somewhere. It sounds like it's somewhere between Federation civilian and Federation Starfleet tech. Like it's some sort of someone's taken this off the market. This commercially available Federation tech, and they've militarized it, kind of like off the books.
Could they have
So
from the colonial?
it's from so it's definitely modified. It's yeah.
I point to one of the red shirts. Get a scan of that, then head outside and contact the colonial team. See if they're missing anything like that.
They say, ISO, do you want us to do that, or would you like to?
No, you guys to do that. I still want to get a look at this room.
Okay, so the 2 red shirts leave. Do you want just one of them leave, or 2 of them leave?
Yeah, just one. We only need one guy.
Yeah, so one of them leaves just to get out to the front of the cave and calls in. Is there anything you want to do while he's doing that?
Sorry, go ahead.
I point at the other one. I'm like, come here. And after I hop off the captain, I walk over to one of the doors and I have him get on the other side.
Phrasing. Look up for one of the other doors, okay?
Yeah, and we're gonna bust into one of the rooms. Not like bust in, but like we're gonna open the door and get in there.
Well, it's on. We should put power's back on. We should be able to just open the door.
Well, yeah, he's security version.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
Tactical breach.
You're
setting up on the door.
You're going to breach the door and thinking, the security person moves in and shines his light around. You're not expecting any people there, and he doesn't seem to be seeing anyone, or no one shooting him. He's not shooting anything.
Okay.
He says clear, and you're ready. The lights back on.
I walk in.
Chart orders out.
And yeah, so this is in this you see a massive machine. Well, not a machine, but a massive piece of equipment. It's with the power on. It's something. It's doing something, but it's totally unfamiliar.
I'm gonna try and get up close to it and do a extremely close range scan.
And I would like to do an inside engineering just to get an idea of what it is.
Okay. I will. Since you let Captain.
Actually, no. I'm gonna try and see if I identify at least the species. I'm gonna see if I can identify what kind of species might have created something like this, and I want to see if I can apply it with my anthropology focus.
Yeah, I will let you do that. So I will still give it inside engineering.
Okay,
but
that's
I
fine.
will give you your focus in that.
Okay. Let's see if this works.
So I'll have you roll. So difficulty 2.
Okay. Dang it.
Yep.
And how about for my scans?
So yours will be difficulty 2, reason engineering.
Reason engineering. Okay, that's my bag.
Okay, yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
so you're able to read this. This thing, it's a fairly large piece of equipment, and you're reading a lot of energy coming through this.
What kind of energy?
It's how do I describe it? It's
Is it photonic, transporter,
it's
pattern buffers, EPS conduits?
You know what? Let me check something. I will give you.
Well, the
Actually,
technical
I'm
generator.
going to give you momentum because it's transporter-ish tech. It's not
Ooh.
transporter tech, but you do pick up definite.
Would I have been briefed on anything like this when I was part of my command school?
Yeah.
The weird stuff that captains seem to know.
You let me give me an insight command. Difficulty 3.
I would like to use some momentum, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Hit it.
See, command, insight. You mind if I grab 4 dice? No, I can't. I'll just use one. Okay.
All right. So
Oh, thank God.
you are you've heard of a number of instances where there's unusual transporter tech, but this doesn't seem to directly apply to any single one of them.
I roll out of my breath, but we can roll out the Iconians at least.
It is definitely not Iconian. It is. There is a strange signature that that seems odd, but you're not able to place it.
Hang on a second. I need to check something really, really fast here. Love how long it takes to get to the talent part of this book.
Yeah.
So, I'm assuming Mazaka is seeing that signature too on his tricorders.
I'm going to say with the captain's direct mention of it that he sees it as well.
Okay, so I want to check to see if it's transporter technology. Did they, when we breached it, did they beam themselves into like transporter stasis?
All right.
I want to scan for that.
All right. So I'm going to say for these computers, your computer focus will apply.
Okay.
I'm going to say control engineering.
Control engineering. All right.
Difficulty 1 on this one.
Okay, and my focus will apply, so I'm just going to use my standard roll.
Yeah, you got this.
Yeah, I got this. I got
All
this.
right, so you got a spare momentum, and as you look through the computer systems, there isn't any buffer storage, and there's nothing in the buffers here. But you do notice that there has been there are logs of recent activity.
Hey guys.
Oh
Alright.
boy. Accessing the logs.
Yeah, absolutely. Where'd our people go?
Alright, and I think at this point we need to switch over to the other team. So
When last we left off.
when last we left off, you were in a bright white room wondering where the heck you guys were.
And
Thesaurus
we are
was...
not alone.
Yes. You are not alone. What am I doing? I am changing maps. That's exactly what I'm doing. So there you guys are. So for Safan and Zah, you guys, it takes a moment for your eyes to readjust to the sudden brightness shift, but you guys do fairly soon get to see some detail. You have the same basic hard white room with the angles around the top and walls and running through the corners. This is basically like a well-constructed box that you're in at the moment. You don't particularly see anything. There is a faint outline of what could be a door, but you're not entirely sure exactly what it is at this point. As far as Thesaurus, you have no idea where you are.
It's very bright.
It's very bright, and your telepathy, which usually gives you a blind sense kind of ability, is being blocked. So, yeah, you're just seeing blank white at the moment. So
It is too bright in here.
I kind of unconsciously grab for the closest person to me, just kind of to stabilize myself.
Seeing this, I'll reach over and grab her.
All right.
So bright.
So while you're doing that, can I get you to do a difficulty 2 presence command check to try?
Difficulty 2 presence command.
Yes, for Thesaurus.
Oh, geez. Okay, presence command. Do any of my focuses apply?
Let me double check. Character sheet. You know what? I am going to allow observation, composure, and survival. They sort of apply. I'm going to say composure applies more. So,
Baz, since I am in physical contact with the commander, I would like to see if I can assist if this is in fact related to telepathy.
You're actually feeling. You actually get a sense of there's some kind of telepathy interference because you've got the mind meld ability, so you have some latent telepathy as well that you're able to pull off. But it seems
okay. Can I use that to assist with this roll?
I will allow you to assist.
Okay. What am I rolling?
So you will also roll presence command.
Okay. Let's see. I have observation and composure. Would either of those work as focuses?
I was using composure.
She was using composure because she needs to keep calm and control herself while she's in this total state of where the heck am I?
Right.
I'm not going to give you the focus
grabbing
on this one.
Okay, and by grabbing her, and I'm kind of trying to reassure her as well. Here goes.
Nice.
Okay, so what did you use for the third dice, the Sareth? Just so I know.
Oh, I accidentally clicked on 3 instead of 2.
All right, well
it was my bad.
I am going to take a point of momentum for that because I assume you would have used momentum.
Yes, I would have.
So with a difficulty 2, you do get 2 additional momentum in total. So you're back up to full.
Nice.
As your mind focuses, tries to focus through this, basically what is like you're even unsure of your balance at this point, but you feel Safan's hand and you sort of feel his presence as like a kind of anchor. So with that, you're able to steady your mind, compose yourself, and what happens is that essentially you create a mental barrier like sort of like the illusion, sort of like as if there's like something in between you, like a block in between you and what's coming at you, and that actually seems to block it. You expect for someone to try and change the angle, like to try and change the attack up on you, but that just doesn't happen. You're able to control your focus and defeat whatever this thing is. It doesn't seem to be. No, that'll have to be an extra momentum spend if you want more information.
No, I think I'm good for now. Like, she wouldn't really think of doing anything at this moment. She's just glad that she has stability. So, just kind of
medical scan on her real quick, just to see, you know.
All right. So
because I'm like, oh, are you okay?
I'm gonna do, because you're using a scan. I'm gonna say reasons, medicine. Okay. Difficulty 1.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
So you do take that she's putting out a bit extra effort than what she by baseline would, like telepathically, but she like mental focus in that sort of realm, but she seems to be perfectly fine. She's found some steady ground. So Thesaurus, you're able to get your blind sense to work. You're able to, just feel the room around you.
don't like that feeling.
It is a very small. It's a small room by any measure of the word.
I'm just gonna ask her, are you feeling all right?
Disoriented, but I'll be fine. There was something pressing against me, and it overwhelmed everything. There's something around us, some sort of other telepath. Several of them, I think.
Well, you do know from your scans that there are 5 betazoids there, so...
Okay, so 5, yeah.
It could have something to do with the betazoids.
Can I get you to do an insight command check, Thesaurus?
Sure. Insight command.
So this will be a difficulty 1 check, actually.
Okay, so I'm not going to spend any momentum.
Oh, take 1. We're maxed.
Okay.
Push that momentum. Push it.
Well.
What am I going to do with that
Bend that
complication?
Nothing, because we're going to spend 2 momentum.
Yeah, I'm going to spend 2 momentum to cancel
Spoil
it.
sports.
We're smart. We're on to the rules.
Yeah. So there is. You're not really sure where the actual thing came from, but the betazoids are as good answer as any.
I'd like to just kind of get right now, while things have kind of settled down a little bit, I'd like to get a look around the room. Maybe whip the tricorder out and scan the room, looking for exits, power signatures, that sort of thing.
All right. I'm gonna say engineer. Or is it? Yeah, because you're mainly doing engineering, so I'm gonna say engineering.
If he's using his sensors, that'd be science.
Well, I mean, he's focusing on it's a tricorder, so it's like science, engineering, or medicine.
I'll take engineering. That works for me. That's fine.
So for you, I'm gonna say insight engineering. Difficulty
Okay.
2.
I'd like to, let's see, does my observation focus apply here?
Your I will allow your observation focus to apply here.
Okay, and I'm going to burn a momentum to add 1 die.
Okay. Down to 3 momentum again.
Wow.
And you've got the 1. So there is definitely an exit. You do notice that this room is particularly well constructed. Not constructed, but like there's like thick layers in the walls of just chunks of metal. This is quite heavily reinforced. This room, but there is definitely the opening that I mentioned that could be a door is definitely a door.
Okay.
But it's not. It doesn't like have handles or mechanism. Like have a like automatic door mechanism. You're gonna have to do it manually.
Does it? Actually, I'm going to tap my communicator. Safan to Valkyrie.
There's nothing. You can't get through.
A not unexpected development.
One other thing you do notice that there's some kind of thing up in the roof. You're reading power conduits up to some kind of instrument or piece of equipment, something up in the roof. You're not sure what it is.
I'd like to do a focused tricorder scan on that instrument.
Okay. What is there anything particular about it that you want to know?
I want to know what it is.
All right, so this will have to be another engineering, reason engineering. Oh, actually, inside engineering. Because difficulty 2.
Okay. Does my observation focus apply here?
No, because this is this is not just seeing what's around. This is trying to.
Okay. Got it.
Nice.
All right, so this seems to be you're getting some kind of getting an energy out of it, but it's not like EM radiation. It's not anything that would interfere with communicators or like any kind of energy weapon. It's more kind. As a Vulcan, you would more realize it's some kind of I want to say mental energy, but it's not quite that. It's some kind of telepathic energy.
Fascinating. I'm going to relay this to Commander Thesareth.
Like
an amplifier or
speaker
some
or
sort
something.
of like a resonator of some sort.
Magnifying glass.
This room wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't so bright.
So you now that you found it and you've found its ID, you're pretty sure that's where the blocking is coming from for your telepathy.
I am going to let's see. Yeah, I'm going to shoot it.
All right. If you want to shoot it,
that might cause a feedback loop, not only to whoever is using it, but to us as well.
Well,
I take your point, Commander.
Let's see if there's a complication if you want to do that.
Arm and I go, that might be a tad rash. We don't know how it's affecting Lieutenant Commander Thesareth just yet.
That is a fair point.
From a medical perspective.
Shall we try the door?
We
Yeah.
could also just try saying hello.
So from your scans, you would think that this room is actually pretty well insulated. You would doubt, even if there was someone, you would doubt anyone would hear you. Unless...
I suspect she meant telepathically.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I did.
Can you?
I can try.
Okay, so
I-
you can I get you to do a command presence check?
May I assist?
I will allow you to assist with the command presence.
Okay.
So with the disruptor, this will be a difficulty 3 check.
Okay, I am going to spend a momentum if that's cool with you guys.
And
go
for
for it.
what the heck, I'm going to spend 2 threat to expand the complication range.
Great. And you said, sorry, it was what was it? Presence command? No,
Presence command,
Yes.
for both of you.
presence command. Okay, and I don't think that my focuses apply, so roll.
Difficulty 3.
Okay.
Oh, well, you got it.
Hey.
You close your eyes. You both close your eyes, hand in hand, and you focus. You reach out as one and try and pierce through the. I was going to say feedback. That's probably
I
good.
want to take some scans while they're doing this.
Okay. And they manage to get through and connect. You see a spike in their mental as they connect, but it soon goes back to baseline. You hear a voice, but it's not a voice. It's like 5 voices, all in like a Borg Union kind of situation.
Oh no!
It's
What?
like all speaking at once, but saying the same thing in unison.
Dial that back. What?
So there's the 5 beings that you're connecting to.
Yep. Cool. And what do they say?
They seem fairly interested as they respond. Well, we haven't had visitors for quite a long time.
It's nice to meet you. I wish it was under better circumstances.
Well,
Who are you?
There's always better circumstances. As to whether it's nice to meet you, we'll make that judgment.
Do we get to know your names? Or name?
Not for now.
Can you lower the lights?
It chortles a bit. And wait to pause as you can tell they're thinking about it, but in like sort of like a closed off like meeting session. You're not sure what they're talking about, but you know they're talking between each other. So and a moment passes and you hear a respond. Fair enough. And the lights dim by about 50%.
Well, that's a start. Where are we?
You're here and you do not know where you are? Maybe I should ask why. We should ask why you're here.
Members of an away team went missing. We are searching for them.
Ah, so these are with you. Interesting. Well, it seems we have something to talk, why don't we do this in a more social situation.
Happily.
I'm so lost right now.
So yeah, as you're scanning, everything seems to be going fine. There's no sorts of signs of distress or upset. Everything seems to be going just fine. So they continue. Well, why don't we meet face to face? Just follow the corridor. You all know where to go.
I just kind of nod, even though they can't see it.
Well, you do manage to send the idea that you're nodding along with it, even though
Yeah.
even though you're not actually saying anything, you're able to relay that concept, and they end the connection.
I kind of like didn't realize my eyes were closed, and I kind of blink them open, and I look around. Well,
So both
they didn't seem hostile.
so both Zafar
They-
and Thazareth know we're able to
They
hear the
are
conversation.
toying with us, Commander.
We should definitely be on our guard.
They want to meet us. They know about the others who came here.
Well, at the very least, maybe we can figure out what happened to them.
There's 5 of them all at once in my head. Oh.
If at any point you feel like you're uncomfortable or something is wrong, let me know.
I will. Thank you.
Of course.
I'm not used to confrontation.
Commander, Doctor, if I may, while the Doctor does not have the latent telepathic abilities that we have, she may be able to assist if we find ourselves in a mental conflict with these individuals.
How so?
By adding her mind to our meld, our strength is greater.
Well, and Trill do possess some very subtle, latent telepathic abilities, but it's usually reserved to the guardians of our symbiont pools. But it's an idea.
I've never attempted such a thing, but having the option is comforting. If you're something you'd be willing to try.
Yes, I believe that would probably be wise if you believe it is. Strength in numbers.
And, under the circumstances, strength in comfort. We must remember Kiri Kintha's first law. Nothing unreal exists.
Very logical. Alright. I'm ready when you are.
Commander?
Indeed. And what I'm going to do here is have one to kind of meld with both of them, so that we're kind of forming a gestalt.
The same kind of union that the Betazoids had. I assume
Exactly.
Yeah.
My mind to your mind. Your thoughts to my thoughts.
Meanwhile, Mazaka, if Mazaka was there, he'd be like, "This is how you get Borg!"
Oh god.
And once we've kind of strengthened, formed a strengthened bond in that way, I think I think we would probably be ready to open that door and go down that corridor.
Put up some barriers.
Exactly.
Okay, so as you leave, you enter this corridor. It's the same, exactly the same as the building you were in, but I need to send that to the right layer. There we go. Yep. And what layer are your tokens in? Did I mess that up? No. What the? Yes, I put them on the wrong token, on the wrong layer. So hang on. There we go.
There we go.
So you're now all outside here. You find so this is a long corridor, exactly the same as the others. There are other rooms off to the side as you go down, but down towards the bottom here, where I'm pinging, there's a door, and the light above it just brightens, then darkens, brightens and darkens, in a sort of like rhythmic pattern. Every other light is stable.
This species needs to learn that not everything needs to be at 100% brightness every single time.
So
not good for your eyes.
So the brightness is still down as it's where you want it to be, but this one light is brightening and dimming, as it's trying to draw your attention.
The light is not dissimilar to Vulcan's sun, but I can see where that would cause a great deal of discomfort.
I want to look behind us.
Yep. There is all the other lights that you can see are stable. There are doors, doors off either side. You can continue to explore these other areas, or you could go down south.
Do you think there's people in all of these rooms?
By the way, just linking the scan, the life scans, they're all in this area, down south. The way you've been.
Oh God!
Both the betazoids and the saw that you found before. So there aren't any other life signs anywhere else that you can detect.
Still don't like this.
Indeed.
It's unsettling, to be sure.
So, what are you guys doing?
I guess we're heading towards the door.
Yeah. I'm gonna ready my phaser as we're making our way down. Doctor, if you will keep an eye on your tricorder, please.
Already ahead of you.
So what are you going to be scanning for, Doctor? It's still like mental.
I just kind of want to scan their brain patterns, all of our brain patterns, really. Just to be wary of any changes.
Okay, so as you move down, you enter. I don't know why I chose purple. It was just the default color, I guess. But that is what you find yourself is in a very dark cave. What amounts to a very dark cave. There is some dim natural phosphorescence, but there isn't much at all. And
similar to the other cave.
Let me do a insight security check. Difficulty 2.
May I assist?
Yes, you can assist with that. Actually,
Okay.
if the doctor wants to assist as well, since you're all in this mind meld, you can all assist.
May I use my observation focus?
You may use your observation focus.
Hooray. Focus applies. Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Oh my god!
2 complications.
uh,
Okay.
Well, I succeeded. The rest of you.
What to do? What to do? You can't buy out both of them.
Ah.
So with one of them, I'm just going to bank the threat. But with the other one, so the information you get is that yes, this is remarkably similar. The phosphorescence in this cave is far dimmer, but from the dim light you see, from what you do see, it is remarkably similar to the cave that you originally scanned in. The complication is that
Also, did we gain a momentum, or was it a difficulty 3?
it was actually you would have gained 2 momentum. Oh no, 1 momentum because it was 2. So the complication is that you sense that they are aware that you notice that this is a similar cave to one you've previously been.
Why would they be upset with that?
Maybe they're not upset to that.
Doubt.
But whatever they're feeling about them knowing is currently not not there. Anyway, out here, as you leave, you feel the mental block that was in place go, and you feel the psychic connection between the 5 of them. Should put that. Don't actually have proper tokens, but what I will do is to I will just create a character sheet very quickly. Sorry. Save changes. Apparently this one's named Admiral Frost, but anyway. Okay, so along here are the of the betazoids, and I'm going to put these 2 back here in a corner. They're tied up. They're the saw. There we go. You can't see good faces of the betazoids. You just get their faint outline. You unless if you hadn't confirmed their status as betazoids by the scan, you wouldn't be able to know that they were betazoids just by looking.
As I'm scanning the cave, can I try and do subtle scans of them?
Yes, I'm just trying to figure out what check it would be. To try and, you know what? I'm going to say control. I'm going to say control command.
Control command. Okay.
I will do a GM roll, so you guys don't know the difficulty you have to be, because this will be an opposed roll.
Great. I hate this.
May the doctor and I assist?
The doctor may assist. All right. So
May I as well?
Yeah. As you're all.
Okay.
Because this is a.
You said control command?
Control command.
I don't think it matters now.
Well, Cesareth hasn't rolled yet.
Yeah, I haven't rolled yet. May I use my analysis focus?
The
I'm
main
so
idea of
sciencey, you
this
guys.
role is to keep your analysis hidden, so that's not really the focus of this role. Your the
How about
covert.
espionage?
I don't have. Ooh.
I
I don't
will,
have espionage, but if you have that,
I
please.
will allow Safan focus to apply for his role.
Okay.
May I burn a momentum?
You may burn a momentum.
Okay.
You got one from me.
And
Oh boy.
okay, you got two.
No complications! At
They
least.
got three. They had a focus that applied, so they had a crit.
Cool!
So, and I thought we wanted to trust each other.
I'm curious, you don't seem like regular Betazoids.
Beta Z.
Beta Z, I apologize for my grammar.
And how many Betazoids have you encountered?
I previously served under a Betazoid.
They go silent for a moment.
Oh god, are they searching her brain?
They are actually going to search a brain. So I will need everyone to
great.
do a control presence check. So
Are we all rolling? Are
they-
we all rolling individually, or are we assisting?
this is going to be an assist. I will let you guys choose whoever the main role is. But this is
Sorry, what's the role? Control what?
control command.
My control command is 16. If you guys want me to
Oh, please do it.
take this. All right. I'll take the lead on this. Does my espionage or composure focuses apply?
I'm going to say espionage. I'm
Okay.
going to say
And I'm gonna-
yeah, composure does apply.
Okay. And
Oh, thank God.
I'm gonna burn a momentum to gain an extra die on this.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm
So you-
assuming my composure also.
I will allow your composure to apply on this roll.
I also have pacifism, so.
Okay, yep.
5 successes.
Yes, you're able to repel them with a momentum back.
Oh, thank God.
Any further attempts to infiltrate our minds will be met with force.
I'd rather not.
Are we perfectly clear?
What there is a saying, I believe, crystal clear. You like. By the way, everything I'm saying is still in the 5 ball kind of. You all hear
Oh, gross! I
So-
hate this.
Oh, the voice of Legion.
it. I can't do it properly because I'm just one guy, but yeah, there's 5 of them all talking at once, all throughout this.
I appreciate that we are able to come to an accord. Perhaps now we may speak on more equal footing.
There's a sigh that gets communicated. Very well. What is it that you want? It's a very harsh, more direct, less like the previous times were almost like there was. You'd almost swear that they were trying to be seductive, but it's more cold.
Feels so icky.
It's more like straight, cold, straight to the point kind of tone as they. as they communicate.
Our
You-
primary objective is the return of our 2 missing colonists. However, if you have an interest in this planet, then we may need to negotiate that as well.
Lieutenant Commander Swan, I would like to examine them at the soonest available opportunity.
In addition, Dr. Jar would like to conduct medical scans if you would consent to that.
Like whatever you say, they're going to hear telepathically.
Yeah.
So even if this is like you're actually also
I'm still going to
speaking
say
in
it
a
out
min-
loud.
in a mini legion thing as well. Like when you're speaking, you feel yourself in union, like thinking
Oh, I
these things.
don't like that either.
Baz, I'm still going to say this out loud.
Okay.
I'm going to use my words.
Okay. So, actually, can I get you, the other 2 individually to roll, control command for me? Difficulty
Is this-
1.
I have a question. Is this about persuading someone not to do something violent? Because I have a thing for that.
No.
Okay, cool. What was it? Control.
Control command.
And what was the difficulty?
Just 1.
Okay. I don't know if I have a focus, so I'll just say no. Hey.
All right.
Oh, I rolled
so,
twice by accident.
Like you, with your union, you feel compelled to speak as Stefan speaks, but you're able to hold it back, so you don't like speak out loud in a unified voice.
I just kind of like mentally like imagine like putting a wall between myself and him.
Meanwhile, I'm okay with multiple, things being in my head at a time.
That's valid.
That's true.
I'm fine.
Doctor's probably the one handling this the best.
All of the Doctor's previous hosts are like, hey, have a seat, join the party.
Oh wait, maybe that's the wall. All the Doctor's previous hosts are like, no.
Well, the Doctor's previous host didn't get off trail much, but she's okay with it.
Well, if we can't prevail upon you to leave, then it seems we have no option. Take them.
Before you resort to undiplomatic means, as I said, our primary objective is the return of our missing people. If it is your wish that the Federation not have a presence here, that is something we are willing to discuss.
So they, before they respond to your question, they sort of throw the whistles towards you. Like they actually physically throw them. Like they're tied up,
Jeez.
but well, I mean, not lift them up and throw them, but they just sort of grab them and it's like a half throw, half shove, but they don't leave the ground. Forward. Federation.
We do not wish to be where we are not wanted.
Well, it seems for once that we may just be in agreement after all. Can I? We have some information that may be interesting to you. Will you accept
Informational exchange is one of our specialties.
Alright, so they try and send they try and make a sort of like the best way I can describe it is like a high bandwidth connection. So
they're trying to download stuff into my brain.
They're either trying to download stuff or upload stuff. You can't really be certain at this point.
I
Tricordering.
I like give the doctor like a look like, please monitor this, and I just let it happen. I just let it happen.
Okay, so what you learn is that you are not entirely where you think you are. You are on the planet. You are underground, but you are not in the same universe you think you are. This is the mirror universe, and as you were scanning the door, you were transported in, and basically these guys want to be alone. But they found this place, and there was this, they didn't know they had a back door, and when they found out, they sort of freaked out. And
holy shit.
they want you to, from your end, to close this, help them to close this connection or link.
Right, the rift.
The rift or whatever it is. They're not sure what it is, because they're betazoids. These guys aren't really engineers, but they want it closed down, and once it's closed down, they couldn't care less.
In that, we are certainly of an accord.
Okay, this is just a meta kind of GM question. How much would my character know about the mirror universe in general? Like, is it existing within Starfleet knowledge?
Well, Bashir didn't know about it when Miles went Mirror Universe 9.
I think the
That was like
classified.
That was in season 2.
Yeah.
Bashir knew. Bashir mentioned it. Kira didn't know, but that's because Kira wouldn't know Federation history.
She's Bajoran. Why would she care?
Exactly.
I'm gonna say, give me.
There are the old stories from the Enterprise, but I mean, those are kind of almost mythological.
And half of those you can't take anyway, because I'm sure.
Well, and the actual reports would probably be heavily classified.
And but also that thing with DS9 happened last year, from our perspective.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna say, give me a reason command, difficulty 2.
Cool. Reason command.
And we'll see if you know.
Betazoids in the mirror universe were hunted to near extinction.
Do I have any focus that applies here?
I suppose I could allow observation. I'm not quite a lot happy with it.
Well, if you're not happy with it, that's fine. Okay, may I use determination?
You may use a determination. If you can give me a value which applies.
Always something to learn.
Okay. Yep. I will let you do that.
Okay. So there's already 2. And no focus. Heck it. 2 free momentum.
2 free momentum.
Why is it double rolling for me? I don't understand that. Stupid sheet.
I'll just take the first one.
Yeah.
I will take the first one. I think this has happened before where we have taken 2 rolls and have taken the first one. But yeah.
What the hell? Yeah.
What you do know of the mirror universe, there are number of instances with both the early days of the Federation and fairly recent with the D, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying. Yeah, no, this one it would still be the D.
It would be Deep Space Nine who first ran into the mirror universe.
But with as far as the D goes, they have experiences with other universes as well. As far as this specific universe goes, you are aware that there was something about humanity going terribly wrong and being this hyper imperialistic, aggressive, xenophobic, kill anyone kind of non-passive, everything that you're against pretty much, in terms of kind of people. And I'm gonna say this, you would know that the Betazoids, they wouldn't have taken kindly to Betazoids, people who would know their thoughts. Because usually their thoughts are how to kill someone and take their place. So,
Cool. So
Thesaurus is so unhappy right now.
yeah, she's supremely uncomfortable with all of this. So all of this information gets like jacked into my brain. I have probably a very severe nosebleed going on at the very least.
yep, there is a lot of stuff
And I'm
going in
running
here.
scans. I am
Actually,
running
can
scans.
I get all of you to do a fitness command check?
Oh, a fitness command.
Fitness command.
What's the difficulty?
2.
See?
Can I use my composure for this?
You know what? I will allow both of you with composure to use it.
Okay.
Thank you.
And Doc, if you need
Hey.
momentum, use it.
Yeah, I'm gonna use like a momentum. Increase my dice pool.
Okay, so there we go.
Right.
So with the momentum used, everyone succeeds. It is an onslaught, but you're able to maintain enough focus and composure to not react, to not like
Bleed.
basically bleed. You're not putting enough resistance into it that there is going to be any adverse effects. You're going to be maybe a bit lightheaded, but nothing that's going to really affect you. That was a lot of information, but
Yeah.
you've handled it pretty well.
Cool.
So
I just kind of like start rubbing my temples. Okay. That's a situation and a half.
I'm just
Did you
mentally
guys-
cataloging everything that they uploaded to us.
yeah.
Did you get?
What you're like? There is a lot of information here, but they included in that is like they left here, they fled to the Shackleton Expanse just to try and escape, try and find some kind of lives for them, and here they've sort of made this, but they didn't realize what was happening, and that there was like this convergence, and there was this door open to the Prime universe as well.
If Betazoids are hunted here, would you be amenable to asylum in our universe?
Let's do a
Persuasion roll.
basically a persuasion roll, but it'll be presence command. Difficulty 3.
Presence command. Difficulty
You other two
3.
will be able to assist, and Cesareth, I'm going to give you your focus and peace kind of.
Pacifism.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm going to use a momentum if that's okay, guys.
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is it? What's it called?
It's
Presence-
presence command.
Yep.
Presence command. Now I have a thing. It says whenever I attempt a task to persuade someone away from something violent, I can add a bonus d20 to my pool.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is not going to apply because they're not trying to
Okay.
do something violent. that you're just trying to convince them to leave this world.
Okay, so
Well, to come with us, basically.
Yeah. Presence, command, focus,
All right, that's 2.
hoop. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Actually, can I also give you guys to do insight security check, difficulty 2, after you've...
No.
Okay. So
I mean, you can. I just don't want to roll it.
insight security difficulty 2 for the 3 of you. Like, someone main rolls, the other 2 guys assist.
Before, well, no, that's fine.
Uh,
So security difficulty 2. Does observation apply here?
You know what? I will allow observation to apply here.
Most excellent.
hooray! Does the doctor have anything that might?
I'm so busy trying to persuade these guys, I have no idea what's going on around us.
Okay, I'm just going to...
Oh my god!
I'm just
Well,
going
obviously the
to
Terran Empire shows up.
I'm just going
Great!
to bank those threats.
Whoa.
Wow!
That one doesn't count. That doesn't count because she couldn't have assisted because he didn't get any assistance.
Oh, that's right. None of us. Yeah. Okay, that's
Okay,
fair.
I will give you
I
pause
boycott
on
this
that
game
one.
now.
Give me
So,
some back.
I will be somewhat gracious and not count that third complication.
Oh my god! So obviously
Oh
the
my
Alliance is going to show up.
Yeah, clearly.
Alright, so...
Been captured by the Terran Empire.
No, they don't exist at this point. Remember, they were deposed. The Alliance.
Yeah, this is the weird section of the game.
So,
So we persuade them.
no, you
maybe?
don't, because you only totally rolled 2. So you
No,
guys...
together we roll. Oh,
No, together we rolled 2.
for
I had 2 and
persuasion.
you guys,
The presence
both
command?
rolled 0.
Safan rolled 2, you guys rolled 0.
Oh, I thought the difficulty was 2.
The
Never
difficulty is
mind.
Opposed
3.
check.
So,
Oh, great. I'm still reeling from the information backlash.
yeah, you... How can we trust anyone at this point? We are taking a risk even letting you live. Letting your people go.
And we
Well-
appreciate you taking that risk.
If you don't agree to do this as have agreed, if you don't perform your agreed task, then we will have to find another way.
We were
end
simply
this.
hoping. We were simply hoping to offer asylum. If all you want is for the rift to be repaired, we'll do so.
I find no flaws in the logic of your statements.
Then go. Leave us be.
I'm going to go to the prisoners and scan them real quick.
Yeah, they're not hurt. They are rather confused and out of it mentally, but there doesn't seem to be any kind of long-term damage. I mean, it's hard to say because you don't really know these guys physiologically, but you don't believe there'll be any kind of long-term.
You have to
I
return.
just motion to Safan to come help them up.
Which I will.
You
untie
have to return us to the rift in order for us to repair it.
As strange as it may sound, we did not bring you here. You have to. We cannot send you back. You have to find
What?
your own way back.
No? Softly, but with lots of emotion. No?
I think that's the scene change back to us.
And that's where we're going to leave it for now, because
Oh my god!
thank you for
You son of a bitch!
joining us. It is my pleasure as DM to torment these lovely guys, and if you...
Yeah, I bet it is.
And I hope you enjoyed my tormenting of them, so,
Happy Valentine's
happy
Day!
Valentine's Day, everyone. This is Valkyrie Flight.